Hey there, it's Alana again, and now we're going to continue with our tutorial of CourseCompass. So I've already gone through the announcements, the homework, the tests, gradebook, and study plan. All four of these buttons again take you to My Math Lab, which is where you enter math answers and that kind of thing. Now we're going to click on the eBook. E stands for electronic, and this is going to be the electronic textbook. This is why I don't require you to own the book. It's in a paper copy. You'll see why in a second. So let's say I'm in chapter 3, and you can choose which section you're interested in. So you can choose, let's say, section 3.2. And then in here, you can watch video lectures on this section. They might not be that thrilling, but you can pause them and such. Then let me click on the textbook so you can see that. It's going to open up another window. Now sometimes it's going to ask you a question like this. Just say yes, that's fine. Some computers don't do that. It kind of depends on your computer. And right here is the textbook, pretty much. It's almost identical in most respects to the paper textbook that you would buy from the bookstore. And you can see I'm on page 143. You can click the next button and go to page 144. You can zoom out. If you want to see more on the screen, you can zoom in. If your eyesight needs to see more. You can print pages over here with this little icon. If you know what page you want to go to, you can just type it in. For example, let's suppose I know I want to go to page 154. There it is. Perfect. There's one other feature in here that's really nice to see, and that's over here on the left, the table of contents. It's interactive. So if you click the arrow, you can say, okay, I'm interested in the index or the searchable index. It'll actually let you search for things. For example, let's say I'm interested in the variance. Search. There you go. And it tells you what page's variance is on. All sorts of different information. Population variance, right? I'll click on page 162. There we go. So there's some information on the weighted mean, and the variance will be further down. There it is. So then what else? You can also go up here and click on the arrows and then say, okay, I know I want chapter 3. Click on that arrow and then say, I know I want section 3.2. And there you go. You're back to section 3.2. So it's an interactive table of contents. It's very, very handy. Alrighty, that's the ebook. The other thing to notice in here is the exercise set. If I click on that, it's still the textbook, but after each section in the textbook came exercises. It's going to take it. Yep, that's fine. It takes it a second. There we go. So when you get to your Excel assignments, you might be wondering, oh, where do these problems come from? Well, for example, if you have to do 3.2, number 23, that's this problem right here. Right? So for your Excel assignments, the problems come from here. Another thing to keep in mind, and I wanted you to see it, is the little CD icon right there. Some problems don't have it, like over here on number 26. Some problems do. So what does that mean? Well, that means that the data is available online under Tools for Success, and I'll show you that in a second. So keep in mind when I talk about the CD icon, that's what I'm referring to. All right, let's go back to the main website. So that was the ebook. Hey, there's Tools for Success, just like I said. And then what I want you to see right now is the book data sets. So we're working with Excel, so you can click on Excel data sets. And it'll ask you whether or not you want to, there it is, save this zip file. This zip file contains all the Excel data sets from the entire book. I'm not going to do it, so let me cancel. I already have it saved, to be honest with you. So every time that there is a CD icon like this in the entire textbook, that data set is available in that folder over here. So it's a good idea just to save this folder somewhere on your desktop that you know where it is, and that way you can use it for all your Excel assignments without you having to type in the data. I'll do more on that in the first Excel tutorial. All right, that's the end of this. Next time we'll pick up right where we left off in Tools for Success.